About 314 million of us live in the United States. 51% of us are women, and 49% of us are men. 63% of us are white, 37% of us are people of color.
A report out this month from the Women Donors Network.
Research shows that 71% of 42,000 people who hold office, from the county level all the way up to the White House, are men.
71% of elected officials are men. 90% are white, and 65% are white men.
You get that? Even though white men make only up 31% of the population, they hold 65% of elected offices.
The difference when you have representatives at any level of government that better reflect the population and the communities we serve, I think the better public policy will be.
It's not enough that women and citizens of all races have the right to vote. Every American must have equal access to lead as well. Today we're here to confirm with hard data the extent of a very serious problem. The problem that our elected officials do not truly represent the populations that they serve.
Problem I have is somebody like Donna Hall, President and CEO of the Women Donors Network, saying the American people understand this, that we need to change the system to have truly reflective and effective democracy. It's statements like that that I think are extremely harmful to society, Andrea, to demand that women be put in office in larger numbers.
So we went all the way down to the county level nationwide because, as you said, there's often, I think, a theory that, well, we know Congress is really skewed, but maybe once we get down farther, it's going to be a lot more diverse and gender balanced. That turned out, as you said, not to be the case.
One of the things I think that the study does, really well is point out the fact that Ferguson, the political structure there does not look like the community that it purportedly represents, but it looks a lot like American politics at large. And we could very well see a situation where we have a majority-minority society, but still have the kind of staggered and skewed political representation that we have right now.
That just produces a really toxic form of politics, because it produces resentment, it produces alienation, it produces frustration, and the thought that we could be headed towards a nation in which these, the racial majority of the nation changes as dramatically as we think it's going to change. And when you look at the U.S. Senate, it looks like the U.S. Senate of 20 years ago. Like, that's going to produce really profound crisis for American democracy.